fat phobic. Going to the gym so that you can look a certain way and have a certain body image does make you fat phobic because there's absolutely nothing healthy about a certain body size. No, that's just how you measure success at the gym. No, success surrounding physical fitness can be measured and should be measured by your ability to lift more, to do more reps, to run faster, to make the activities easier. When you're just focused on size, yeah, that would make me fat phobic.
Emily Mariko has recently posted some videos of her going to In-N-Out to get fast food. And I was really curious what the comment section would look like on her videos. But to my surprise, after scrolling through hundreds of comments, I couldn't find anyone saying anything negative about what she was eating. In fact, people were praising her for normalizing eating fast food and helping them with their eating disorders. Now bear in mind, Emily Mariko is very thin. A few days before I saw that video, I had posted a video of me eating out at Burger King, explaining that you can go out to a fast food restaurant while you're on a weight loss journey and still lose weight. As long as you're eating in moderation, it's fine. And keep in mind, I am not thin. People lost their shit in my comment section. And people say thin privilege isn't real.
Call me crazy, but I don't think I'm the ignorant one in this conversation. Also, that's very much a false equivalence. Fat people don't gain weight by just randomly picking up 100 pounds. People gain weight incrementally. Your body, your joints, your muscles have time to adjust to that change. Regardless, you are not going to be able to justify that behavior. I don't care who you are, stay out of fat people's business.
Lose some weight, you fat, lazy broads, and wear clothes your size.
Bye, because this has to be a joke. Miss Alien versus Predator, we'll get back to you. But I'm talking to the plus size babies real quick, the queens. This just goes to show, and I want to say first, I don't want y'all to be upset by this video because we see this all the time. This just indicates how many people are really upset that plus size women are thriving. You really got mad because you saw a man with a plus size woman and you feel threatened by that. Baby boy, if you can't get a man, just say that. If you're not attractive, just say that. But you taking the time out of your day to talk about another woman and then to make fun of her size is just lame. So I'm going to need you to have several seats and go back to whatever galaxy you came from. Thank you.
If you got a problem with this, but you don't have a problem with this, because nobody said anything when Rihanna did it, but when Lizzo or a plus-size woman does that, it's an issue. When are we going to stop acting like we have a problem with women being naked? No, you have a problem with a plus-size woman not hating herself. I hate y'all.
Now that I have your attention with that video, I would like to play a game of Spot the Difference. The video you just saw versus this one that I'm about to show you a screenshot of. In this video, she's doing the same exact trend. What's the difference? Both wearing shorts. What's the difference? You know the difference. I know the difference. Want to tell me why I was shown this notification? I was scrolling through my For You page and I came across that video. Do you think this video is appropriate for younger users 13 to 17? Yes, I do. Not showing them that video and showing them this notification is inappropriate. You're telling them that their bodies, if they're larger, are inherently sexual and inappropriate. That's the harmful message. Stop it with this fat phobia. I am so tired of this app shaming large bodies. I'm done. This is
I spent my whole life afraid people were gonna find out that I was fat. But honestly, who gives a shit? There's nothing more powerful than a fat girl who doesn't give a fuck.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be
very sexy, and I am 100% glorifying obesity, and there's nothing you can
I don't know what you think I've done, but if we were to battle, I've already won.
Hotter than a sauna. I got more bucks, got more white than a bitch named Madonna. Little nigga, come check my status. Mike ain't never been average. I make it happen. Give me.
Dear TikTok community, a quick word. Now, I'm pretty sure you have all seen those kinds of videos. You know, the ones with the filter that makes you fat and then you take it away and it boosts your self-esteem? Yeah, that's really offensive. This trend is basically the equivalent to wearing a fat suit. Because guess what these kinds of videos are doing? They're basically saying, thank God I don't look like that, and anyone who does look like that is ugly, disgusting, and they surely don't have any self-esteem. And just the fact that people being basically fatphobic is now a TikTok trend? No thank you. I also understand that most of you didn't do this with a bad intent, but still think of the people you're potentially hurting with this. Because us fat people watching, we look like that without the filter, and we can't just take our fat away to boost our self-esteem. We don't want to hear that your biggest nightmare is to look like us. Please stop. Thank you.
Why was this allowed?
I don't think you're aware that you're a heavy-set woman. That's what I said.
I know I'm a big woman, so what?
So I was guessing your weight. And I was going to say to you today, can you please get on the scale, and then we'll have an over-under. That's all.
No.
Why not? Why not?
I'm not going to get on a scale if you're not weigh me.
Anna Nicole's bigger boned.
How much do you think I weigh?
Want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Will you tell him if he's right?
Be honest.
Tell him if he's...
Is this an opportunity to talk about the obesity paradox? And yes, it is cold enough for me. The obesity paradox is the fun way the science and medical community maintain their bias against fat people. See, because instead of going back and being like, maybe weight isn't as impactful on people's health as we stated, they just call it a paradox. It's too confusing. The paradox states is actually a lot of people who carry extra weight on them fare better during medical emergencies. Like, you're more likely to survive a severe heart attack, cancer, illness, injury. Carrying extra energy stores on your body helps you during recovery. And instead of using this opportunity to stop stigmatizing larger bodies in medical fields, they just said, it's a paradox. We're confused. You can Google it if you don't believe me. This is highly researched. And just more proof that BMI is trash.
Look at the difference between an obese person.
Okay, I see what you're going for there, but you're only telling us half the story. So why don't you show us the heart of a person who is naturally lean, the heart of a fat person, and then the heart of a formerly fat person who mainlined anorexia trying to get lean to meet your standards of health? Look at the damage on that. If you're not prepared to show us that, then you're not interested in health. You're interested in creating a population that is more in keeping with your aesthetic. And that makes you a butt.
So a few months ago, this girl on Twitter went to a Harry Styles concert, and she wanted to buy a hoodie or a crew neck, and noticed that she couldn't buy it because her size were sold out. All the extra larges, the 1X, the 2X, the 3X, they were all sold out, right? And, she went on Twitter and she complained about how she hates that skinny people buy up all the plus size stuff. And, the skinny Harry's got super mad at her because how dare a fat person be upset that her size is sold out? How dare a fat person be so upset that a bunch of skinny people bought her size? And I noticed, well, it's nothing new, but, I noticed this over and over again. A fat person would go and complain about how their size is never there. And skinny people would get super angry that a fat person expressed their feelings. And it's just because skinny people hate fat people. It's nothing new. We know this. It's something that we just found out. They hate fat people. But they love buying their clothes. Skinny people buy the hoodies and the huge sweatshirts so they can get that baggy effect, but they wouldn't buy like the tights. The tights most definitely got to be their size, And it bothers me because skinny people they have everything, When you go into the mall, 95% of the clothing stores are for skinny people. half of the stuff in the stores only go up to like a size 6. Like it doesn't even have 16, and I'm a size 16. Hell, at my mall at Forever 21, which I used to buy clothes at because that was the only store I could actually get something at, except for Torrid. They just took out the plus size section, so I have no place to buy my clothes at. And it just bothers me when skinny people go and buy plus size clothes that is in that section for the baggy effect, and then get mad at fat people for complaining about it when you guys could just wear your size clothing. Like, I know you guys hate fat people, but at this point, it's getting a little bit out of hand. The baggy effect isn't even cute at all. Like, at all. You guys insecure with your bodies? Well, fat people are insecure about their bodies as well. And we would like to have clothes to wear. Because you guys hate when a fat person is wearing tight clothing. It makes y'all so uncomfortable. You guys hate when the fat person is wearing baggy clothing because it makes them look way bigger. And then you guys hate when people when they complain about wanting to wear clothes of their size. It's fat phobia.
Okay, so I had to green screen this video because the original creator turned off their duet stitches and comments. It's okay to have preferences, but typically when people express their preferences, they're saying what they are looking for, not what they aren't looking for. Nobody is forcing anyone to date fat people if they don't want to. However, name one reason why you don't want to date a fat person without being fatphobic. Quickly. 9 chances out of 10, whatever you responded with is something that you were taught by society that is rooted in fatphobia. It is possible to have a preference, but not go online and shit on people that aren't your preference, or as a skinny person, say what is and isn't fatphobic when you don't get to decide that. Not to mention that fat people are already told that they aren't worthy of love enough, so this just adds to that. So maybe have your preferences, but have them in fucking quiet.
Something that fat people do that skinny people think is weird, but it's normal to us.